Conserving and Sustaining the Oceans, Seas, and Marine Resources by Lucas Villamain. The Overview. Sustainable Development 14 is the conservation and sustainable use of the oceans, seas, and marine resources for future developments. The UN has divvied up 10 goals and indicators for SDG 14. Some of the goals include measuring marine population, protecting ecosystems, sustainable fishing, and conserving coastal and marine areas, to name a few. The data stories of Australia and the US. Australia versus the US. One of the major targets that's observed when measuring the health of a country's ocean resources would be the share of fish stocks within sustainable levels. This target is comparing the level of fish that are caught to how many are born over a certain number of years. Both the US and Australia have had problems creating sustainable fishing, with both of them averaging around 74% in the US side and 75.4% on the Australian side of their MSY, maximum sustainable yield. These levels demonstrate that both countries need to provide solutions to their overfishing problems. Mine chart solutions. Overfishing solutions. On the Australian side, they've tried to have sustainable fishing practices as to where people can fish and at what times. They've also done steps to removing harmful fishing subsidies so the government isn't promoting people that are overfishing, as well as decreasing food waste so people don't need to overfish in order to give the supply of the people that want the fish. On the US side, they've tried to spread awareness with flyers and presentations to allow people to have better educated in the problem of overfishing. They've also taken steps to monitor the fishing populations so they don't drop well below the averages. And closures have been implemented to limit when the fishing can happen and how it can happen. The future solutions of ocean resources. The future of a country's coastal aquatic health can be greatly measured by the amount and health of its fish population. Overfishing is considered one of the most dangerous actions inflicted onto marine wildlife, and overfishing puts more than a third of all predators like sharks and rays at a risk of extinction and threatens the diversity and health of the oceanic biome. Solutions to overfishing problems would be social awareness to the problem and its severity. Another would be to create regulations that were strictly followed as to when, how much, and where people can fish during the given year. And as a majority of the problems caused by overfishing can still be reversed, it's important into making the spread of this message essential as the prosperity of the oceans wanes.